The World Cup is just 5 months away and the majority of countries know their fate. But for some, the road to Qatar has taken a little longer. This week, the last set of teams can finally start making their plans for November.
Hello there and welcome to Football Now from the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium, the host of 3 all-important upcoming playoff games here in Qatar that will decide which teams will take up those final World Cup spots and join 29 others for the biggest competition in sport. Now this arena is pretty impressive indeed. As you can see behind me, it's lit up currently in Qatari colours. It holds around 40,000 people and I'm sure you'll be hearing plenty more about it over the coming months here in Qatar. Right, time to look at the fixtures. Well, despite an incredibly tough year, Ukraine's comfortable victory against Scotland meant that they just needed to beat Wales to qualify. Australia were hoping that they can make it to their 5th consecutive World Cup tournament. To do so, they'd have to get past the Peru side, who have qualified just once in the past 40 years. The third final would see Costa Rica face New Zealand. And that's the game that we're here to see tonight. But how did the first few matches play out? Well, the first playoff final was historic for both countries. For the Welsh, they were looking to end a 64-year wait for World Cup qualification, and whilst progression for Ukraine would signal a monumental achievement following the ongoing war with Russia. But when you've got a player like Gareth Bale, anything is possible. 5 times Champions League winner's free kick came off the unfortunate Andriy Yarmolenko for what would be the only goal of the game.
It means everything to everyone, I'd say. Obviously the players and staff, but fans on a whole. You know, it's a generational thing. There's a lot of boys who've never seen anyone in the World Cup. My parents' age still never witnessed the World Cup. It would just mean absolutely everything to everyone, I think. Bale he's just special, isn't he? He's a once-in-a-lifetime Welsh hero, really.
He's massive influence, and I think, especially this season, I think he's really focused on his international football more than his club football. But you could see if he's in the team, we could probably beat anybody.
So then Wales are in. They'll join England for a repeat of their Euro 2016 matchup, the United States of America, and a side that they've only faced once before, Iran. Absolute
dream group to have England again. Obviously losing to them in Euro 2016, but ending up top in the group anyway. I think Iran is a nice draw to have. It's one of the better draws we could have asked for. USA, tricky, but yeah, everyone will be looking forward to that England game, I'd say.
Well, the second playoff final saw Australia take on Peru, having beaten the UAE here at the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium last week. And after 90 minutes of tense action and another 30 in extra time, it came down to penalties. Substitute Andrew Redmayne proved to be the hero, having been brought on especially for the spot kicks. His dancing antics were enough to get into the minds of the South American side, leaving the Aussies to qualify for a 5th tournament in a row.
Those penalty shootouts, we hate them, but we love them, and today we love them the most.
It's so great that Australia has qualified for the World Cup. It's going to be so much fun to watch them, to support them, to have all the Aussies in Qatar.
You know, football isn't the main sport in Australia, so it really gets a shot in the arm every 4 years when the Socceroos qualify. So it was really important they did, really important for the sport in Australia as a whole. So absolutely fantastic that we get to see the Socceroos at a 5th consecutive World Cup.
So then some very happy Aussie fans will be making the trip to Qatar in 5 months' time. In terms of that World Cup draw for them, it's a sense of déjà vu. The team from down under were in a group with both France and Denmark at Russia back in 2018. They'll be hoping for more success this time around though, having managed just a point back then. The match against Tunisia also awaits. And so to our final game that will kick off here at the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium in around about an hour's time. Costa Rica versus New Zealand. Costa Rica being the only Central American side to have made 5 World Cup appearances, whilst New Zealand have managed just 2. Let's head inside and see how they get on.
And it was the perfect start for the Costa Ricans. Joel Campbell found himself in the right place at the right time to put his side in the lead, and after a sending off for Costa Barbarouses 20 minutes before the end, it would be heartbreak for the Kiwis. For the Central American side, it would be yet another World Cup appearance.
It was amazing, I felt like very nervous, very anxious throughout the game, but we made it.
I'm extremely happy because now, we are one step. We can win the World Cup, maybe. We never know. We always make surprises in the World Cup, so maybe this can happen.
So then, joy for Costa Rica and the thousands of travelling fans that came here to Doha, but they have a tough group indeed during the World Cup. They will join Spain, Germany and Japan. Good luck in that one. Right, that is us just about out of time here in Qatar. Here's a little taster of what you can expect from the first ever Middle Eastern World Cup.
It's a warm country, warm people. They are always, hospitality is amazing.
Football means peace for us. Everybody welcome to share the same passion about football, especially in Doha.
For the fans, there's so much to do. Embrace the culture, museums, the desert, beautiful restaurants, hotels, beaches. I think it's a great platform. They're really putting themselves out there, and you see countries, you know, thinking about whether they can do it too.
Yeah, great stuff indeed. That brings us to the end of this week's show from the Ahmed Bin Ali Stadium. A huge congratulations to Wales, to Costa Rica and to Australia for qualifying for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Do let us know your thoughts at home using the hashtag FootballNowQatar, and we'll see you soon for more Football Now.